So I went out and got the Moza Handbrake. I went and got it from a micro center. It came out to $108 after tax, and then I paid $10 for like a 2 year security. Let's open this handbrake, and I'm gonna tell you what happened to me with the handbrake from Amazon and how we got to the Moza. So the packaging, it comes in a brown box just because micro sensor said they give it to them like that. But inside, as you can see, the regular box from Moza HPB handbrake was there. And overall, I'm major big on packaging. So the packaging was amazing, right? It's nice and secured. It's in this nice black foamy, almost rubbery feeling thing. The cardboard that the box is made from is super solid, unbendable. You can't even it's solid, believe me. So packaging, super important to me, right? Inside this handbrake, and if you ever plan on buying a handbrake, then you want to watch this video to the end because it's gonna save you hundreds of dollars probably, right? So inside this plastic bag, it's the cables. It has like the telephone jack type of cable, right? That looks that way, but obviously it's not for a phone. And it has the USB to like the back of like the printer cables, if you understand any of that, right? But with that being said, it has the tools. It comes with the tools that you're gonna need to screw this thing on. And I found that amazing. But 9 times out of 10, a lot of companies nowadays are sending these tools, right? And the little wrenchy type of situations there. They send springs, this rubber black piece also that it's for you to put with inside the handbrake if you want to make it more flexy, durable, or what have you. One spring is probably better than the other. I couldn't tell the difference because I haven't opened it up. Uh, but I found it pretty cool as I'm opening this thing. I get to the handbrake part, like what you're gonna be pulling on. This thing is solid. You can knock somebody out with this, although we don't ever recommend that. But this thing is super solid. So if you was looking for something that's durable and that the grip feels great, even though it has no rubber handle, it's just metal, then this will be it. As I take the actual handbrake or the device that Moza made, right? How, and I'm trying to see like how would I screw this thing in and what's the best feel for it. I guess it being black, like fully black, I'm not a real big fan of the handbrake when it comes to looks. I think it's cool. It looks classy. It looks black, right? But when you compare it, and this is where we getting at, when you compare it to a handbrake like, okay, this is the Moza, straight out the box, right? Once it's screwed done, yada, yada, yada. We know that. Pop. But then you got the Amazon handbrake. And for some reason, I just happen to like the Amazon handbrake better. Maybe it's the coloration. Maybe it's the bulkiness. Maybe it screams car. And besides the fact that I found out by one of these creators in sim rigs and that makes this type of content also, that the handbrakes from Amazon, the USB handbrakes, right? That they sell on Amazon, supposedly budget friendly. I don't see where that's at when I paid $90 for that one you're looking at. And I'm gonna get to the part how we spend over $100 on the Amazon handbrake, right? You got to pay attention now because it may happen to you. So now it's on sale for $70. When I got it, it was like probably like 2 weeks ago, a week and some change, and the price went down like about $10. I seen the other day. It might have went back up. Who knows? It's supposed to be 64-bit. How could you really tell? I don't know. But now I fell in love with it more because the guy says that these are the actual handbrakes that are actually used in real drift for cars. Like in real drifting life, the ones that are used are these, the ones from Amazon. And that's why that little hook that's there is there and all that. So a problem that people were having with the one from Amazon is that it wasn't oily and it made a sound like right. Mine's didn't do that. It's quiet. I guess the $90 is for the grease. It's greased up tremendously. And you can tell right there it's an area where it's like a little grayish wet in the boat in the back. That's grease. The Moza makes no sound when it's quiet for now. When you pull back on it, it's super flexy and it feels good, but it doesn't look as good as this. So that you're seeing right there in this scene is my setup for my drifting and sim racing. Right, so far that's where we got into, right? And that was my upgrade from the Logitech G920, which I still have and plan on still using. All right, unless I give it away to one of you guys. But with that being said, let me just jump into it because this popped up. As you can see there, that red and black handbrake doesn't have this. You see where it says racing max speed? And that's because this handbrake stopped working 2 days after I got it. Probably a day and a half. I was super excited. It was awesome. For some apparent reason, it has like the same. I need you to understand this because it has to do with cabling. So you're going to go through this if you don't pay attention. So it has a type of plug that an Xbox controller has. If I remember correctly, it's USB-B, micro B, right? So it's a super little thing. It looks like a for your phone charger, but it has like these two little metal sharp objects sticking up a little, and it clicks into your Xbox controller, right? Your Xbox One or what have you. So that uses that within there. So for some reason, after I did a Windows update, it didn't recognize my Xbox controller, which I don't play with Xbox controller. I use keyboard and mouse whenever I'm doing that. But I like to grab my controller once in a blue moon and switch certain things or have it on at the same time and have the guy running. Like I use like major controls at one time, but it's not my go-to actual. Like I know how to game with that controller super good. No, it's just there, right? So I said, let me try to change the cabling. So I did that. It didn't work. Then I said, instead of buying another handbrake, which I should have ordered the Moza or the Fanatic from the beginning, but for not wanting to wait and wanting things the next day, as Prime does, right? Thirsty, I ordered it and found out the hard way that these things go bad immediately, right? So I ordered this that you see here, pop. It's that I ordered another device motherboard. So now it showed up as the Leonardo. And I had good experiences with Leonardo transforming the Logitech shifter making a USB with this cable adapter that you buy, so that I was able to use it with the Fanatic wheel until I received my Thrustmaster from Amazon, right? Bear with me, because I could take you around the world, but we're going to get to it. So with that being said, I paid $40 damn near for that motherboard. I could have just ordered with another few dollars the whole Handbrake, but I was like, you know what? Let me just get the motherboard. If it don't work, I'll just send it back, the whole thing. But it worked. And it just so happens that the next day, after I'm using it and it's working, one of my family members is here at the house, and he's like, yo, didn't you want to go to like, that's the one that I got from Amazon right there. It's that name of company. It bothered me so bad that they put their name so big on the side, but you can't see it once it's on the rig. But I'm painting that over. I'm not into companies putting their name there like that on my thing. I don't know. I know with the Fanatic is there, so it's kind of like, but I did it. You know what I mean? I put, those are stickers that are on my rig. But anyway, I may just leave it, but whatever. So he's like, yo, didn't you want to go to Micro Center? And who doesn't love just walking into Micro Center? So I said, let's go. I'll wind up and I'll buy something over there, because I already have a Handbrake, right? So look at the back. It just looks so awesome to me compared to the Moza. Am I bugging out? Could you please tell me in the comment section, am I bugging out, or does the so-called budget-friendly one from Amazon look better than the Moza and the Fanatic and then every other one? Or is it that I see so many of the guys and the fellas that are into this like us have it? Maybe it's coloration. Like it's just the other ones are plain black, and I don't know. And colors bring happiness, right? So I like to see it like stand out, go with my setup. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know. Which one you like better? The look we're talking about. So it worked, and it's still working. But I said, let me buy the Moza because I want to know what everybody is so excited about. And this is me within game using the stick shifts, right? And the handbrakes. So I wanted to find out for myself. And that's what we do here at Tech for Rec. We buy a lot of the same, both products, the budget friendly and the one that costs more, and tell you guys the truth. Because a lot of these tech guys, with all respects to all other content creators, they're given this product with a check. So of course, even if the company doesn't say you gotta tell them this is good, you know what they want you to do, buddy. They gave you the product for free and a few $1,000s. You're not gonna say this thing is whack, do not buy it, because you want another check from that company, right? So I'm honest with it here, and I tell you the honest opinion, the honest truth. And here's the thing. Moza. When it comes to Moza, honest opinion on it is that it feels awesome. Pulling is smooth. Not that the other one don't once it's greased up and all that. But it has a more solid, like that thing is round. The other one is like a square thing. But there's nothing wrong with the other one. And I just like it better. And honestly, I have the Moza set up now, my rig, because I've been testing it. But I want to put the other one back and get a feel of which one actually stops faster when you pull or lets you slide, as you're drifting. Because I'm new at drifting. I'm not the best drifter. We all suck at everything when we first start. We just didn't start off professionally. Like learn how to build PCs. At first, I had to be like, oh my God, where does this cable go? Now I could build it with my eyes closed. So never forget how you started, because you'll forget where you're going. With that being said, or where you was trying to go, and you won't get there. Believe that, because you get cocky with it, and people can notice it reeks. So overall, the Moza one is awesome, but I just like the Amazon one look better. I don't know. You tell me if you think I'm bugging out. The Moza looks more amazing, yada yada yada. It's missing something to me. I even try to put like in my setup, if you guys can see, uh I have like a sword somewhere in one of these pics. Right here. Cause I put it there playing around because normally that was on my Logitech G920 and it looked amazing because it's black on black. I don't think it looks too good here on the Thrustmaster, but I wanted it to be a little higher. I took it off. It's not there no more. But I may put it back. I wanted to put that sword on the Moza, but you got to cut some piece from the bottom for it to fit right. I'm still trying to figure it out because the Moza's missing either that or I'm gonna paint it. Some spray paint and add some color to it, you know? But overall, we got to test on the pooling situation which one either fully stops, makes a more proper stop. I think I have never seen no one do those comparisons as far like within game. Like, okay, this one doesn't really stop. You got to pull on it major hard or what have you, right? So I plan on doing that. Let me know if you would like to see that video. So overall, if I was you, would I get the Moza or the Amazon one? All right, the Amazon one that I would get, I'm gonna place the link in the description. Is the guy that makes that same one from that motherboard that works because it's not a micro B or whatever those cables are that go to the Xbox. Because what happened is Microsoft is updating your Windows 10, and what it's doing, it's taking off like that those devices. So when you plug in the second motherboard that I bought, which is Leonardo, it's like a standalone device. It has nothing to do with like a Xbox plug-in. It doesn't say Xbox controller or I don't even think it says game controller. It just says Leonardo, what have you, and it lets you calibrate it and all that. The Moza has its own Moza Pit software, and what that did, and you got to be careful, is if you have Fanatic, when I uploaded their software for the Handbrake calibration, it knocked my drivers from the Fanatic. I had to like kind of sort of like repair or upload the drivers again and fix them up like that. I just went to their site, hit drivers, pull, it said loading, and it worked immediately. But at the beginning, it was like nerve-wracking. Like, what just happened? It's not working. Oh, my God, right? So you already know that may happen to you also. So overall, I think that the Amazon one is not bad if you don't have $100. And the guy that I'm telling you, Leonardo, I seen them for like $47. And that motherboard, I think it was on sale for like $32 plus tax. I don't know what it comes up to. I just said 40, but it's 30-something bucks. So if you have a Handbrake already and it's not working, don't buy a whole new Handbrake. Just replace the motherboard. It takes 2 seconds. Other than that, if you want something that's solid, black, and feels smooth and durable, then the Moza's cool. You know, the Moza will be it if you're not into looks on how it looks and you're just into how it feels. I'm into both. But I do tech videos and people will see that a lot. I guess you may feel like if they see the Amazon one, like if people are going to think you have a cheap Handbrake. No, because I paid the same thing damn near than what the Moza cost. $90. The Moza cost $99 plus tax. The other one had tax too. Now that it's on sale, it is what it is. You know, when you go to Amazon, you buying off of somebody else, not Amazon all the time. It'd be a guy just like me and you that has an Amazon store, but the products are not even at your house. They are Amazon. Let's not forget all that. So I want to sell mine for 150 and they may get you like, oh, it's 150 because you didn't buy direct from Amazon. You got to read at the bottom. But with that being said, they both cool. But if you don't want to take no risk, go with the Moza. and you rather spend your money, because if you do mathematical there, I spend $120 on the Moza and about $150 on the Amazon. Oh, damn near, right? 100, let's say 90 something dollars with tax and all that. And then I bought the motherboard for almost $40, 30 something dollars. So yeah, that's 200 and something dollars. Jesus. But when I was without a handbrake, I was depressed. I ain't even gonna lie. But let me know what you would like to hear from me next, or would you like to see the gameplay with both of the handbrakes? I love you guys. Thank you. I'm 1,000,000% grateful. Thank you for tuning in. Moza in the building. I'm gonna get that off of my brake now. Nah, it's cool though. It's cool. It's cool. I guess I just got used to the other one in a few days. Tech for Rec. Links in the description to my other platforms, my main channel, all that. If you want to have fun, if you game, if you make content, whatever you want to talk to me, let's get it.